Our consciousness is playing its role in two worlds, the world of consciousness and the world of circumstances. Our psychological world and external world, they coexist, but still they are distinct. Their problems and solutions, their alignment and misalignment, their well being and their disorder, they are distinct, yet they might influence each other. We often treat our lives as one big bucket of stuff, but the rules of engagement of the world outside our skin are fundamentally different from the rules inside it. When we conflate the two, when we mix up the two, we are usually ending up trying to use a hammer to fix the psychological issues or meditation to fix the circumstantial issues. Yet, psychological our psychology can be helpful in resolving the circumstantial issues. In fact, while resolving the circumstantial issues also, our consciousness is working with it continuously, simultaneously. Now, there are two domains, the external world and the psychological world. The physical world, the situational world, and the internal world, the subjective world. The currency of the external world is different, yet, while we do something, our currency of consciousness is also working there. But that's the currency of the psychological world working in the external world. It's not the currency of the external world. The currency of external world is time, money, labor, logistics, relationships, while the currency of the psychological world, the internal world, are our thoughts, emotions, our values, our intentions, our moods, our understanding, our wisdom, our power of consciousness, and our speech and our behavior. That's the currency of the psychological world. Now their problems are also different, yet these problems they coexist. They might influence each other, but they are different. They are problems of the different domains. So the external world, the problem is like a messy situation. You're not having a job, or somebody is having a disease, somebody is facing a conflict. Now, these are problems of the external world. And the problem of internal world are that we are feeling anxiety, we are feeling anger, or we are doing violence, or we are deceiving other people, or we are hurting other people, or we are going through arrogance. So, doing all types of bad actions or good actions, they are the internal framework. So, internal problems are different and external problems are different. Internal framework is different, external framework is different. Just by solving the external problems, you don't solve the problem of your consciousness. But by solving the problem of your consciousness, it might help you solving the problem of the circumstance. Like if you are facing some troublesome situation, whether it is regarding your business, whether it's regarding your relationships, whether it's regarding your health, you need a strong mind. If your mind is weak, you cannot face the situation properly. Even if you face this situation, you yourself are messed up. So, solving the external problems is also important, solving the internal problems is also important. Both are important. They are important in their perspective. We have associated our happiness, our unhappiness with the external world. Now, we cannot completely eradicate it, we cannot completely free it immediately, but we can gradually reduce that attachment, reduce that emotional dependence on the external circumstances. We can see external world problems. Some people might be facing critical illness like cancer, and still they are hopeful about life. They have enthusiasm, they are joyful, they are not hopeless. They don't go into anxiety and depression. While sometimes a person might be facing a small ailment and might go into anxiety and depression. So, here we can understand what's the importance of internal alignment. Even if there is misalignment in our external world, if we have worked on our internal alignment, it can be very helpful. Even if there is everything in alignment in the external world, you are having a wonderful job, a sweet wife, sweet kids, a very wonderful life. But still, if the psychological world is disturbed, all this external alignment, it holds no meaning to that person. Yet it has a meaning, but for that person, that external alignment doesn't align his consciousness, his psychology. So to resolve the solution for the external world is direct intervention, manipulation of matter, learning the skills, taking help of other people, borrowing money from someone if you don't have money, taking help of a professional, like a person, if he is ill, he can go to a doctor. But in the psychological world, the main work you have to do yourselves. You have to develop acceptance, you have to develop forgiveness within yourself. You have to let go the things. Only then you can feel the lightness in your mind. So goals are also different. The goals of external world, we are earning money because money can resolve our many physical issues. They can provide us food, clothing, medicines, anything that which can be bought, the money can provide it. Money can bring comfort in your life, in our lives. But the goal of the consciousness, it is two-way. In the external world also we have some goals, and for the internal world also we have some goals. Our internal world goals are equanimity, integration, calmness. They are our internal world goals. They are goals of our consciousness. It how to keep calm, how to discipline our mind, discipline our words, behavior, and sense organs. So while we see these both the domains separately, then we can do justice to both the domains. The friction occurs when these two worlds they fall out of sync. Your external world is perfect, wealth, health, status, but your psychological world, your consciousness is in disorder. You are facing anxiety or depression, or you are feeling the greed. You have become a greedy person, a selfish person, a violent person, a jealous person. Jealousy, there is jealousy within you. You might mock other people, you might disrespect other people, you might humiliate other people. So the psychological world is in disorder. Then your external world is in chaos. A person is facing poverty, illness. Yet, if the psychological world remains aligned and resilient, then the person can easily cope up with the external problems. And if the psychological world is remains aligned and resilient, then we can also, if the external world is perfect, make we can use it properly to in a constructive way. Where there are no values in our life, where there is no honesty, we are actually using wealth, health, and status to for destruction. We are ourselves creating the chaos. A common source of human suffering is applying the wrong solution to the wrong world. We are we want happiness. Now happiness is a feeling. It's a situation of the internal world. But we are actually thinking that if I get so much wealth, I will be happy. If I get married, I will be happy. If I have kids, I will be happy. And this way, we are actually applying the wrong solution to the wrong world. Kids are good, wife is good, but wife and kids, they are external circumstance. They might they might not give you respect or love. But if you yourselves don't feel that, if you are yourself not calm in your mind, you your mind will find excuses to be unhappy. If your mind is aligned with love, with kindness, with compassion, we can find excuses to be happy. So, see, fixing the internal with the external world. We are trying to cure our mind. We are trying to create happiness by buying cars, gadgets, because it gives a thrill. It gives an excitement. It's not happiness. It's an excitement, and it is the actually we are experiencing the dopamine release, again and again we get habitual to feel that dopamine release. It's just like a person is indulged in alcohol or smoking. Every time that person smokes, every time that person consumes alcohol, that alcohol and that smoke, it creates a short term excitement in the consciousness. But eventually, it leads to depression. Even doctors say today that drinking alcohol is a depression. Alcohol creates depression. It's depressant. Its nature is depressant. For a short term, a person feels very enthusiastic, very powerful when he is consuming alcohol. But the natural enthusiasm of that person, it decreases when a person consumes alcohol. So we are trying to fix the internal problems. We want content in our life. We are feeling discontent. Content depends upon our perception. It doesn't depend upon how much wealth you have achieved. Because ultimately, if you don't have content in your mind, any amount of wealth, it will not satisfy your mind. You will still feel the discontent in your mind. Then we are trying fixing the external with the internal. Fixing the internal with the external is possible to a small extent. Why? Because the external world, whatever happening in the external world, it involves many factors, not just the consciousness, our karma, our efforts, and karma of other people, then the circumstances, then the environment, then the up down of the market, global market. So many things, many factors are responsible there. So we have to see these both domains separately, and moreover we have to see the importance of taking care of our internal world. External well-being is often about comfort, gaining comfort, comfort, financial security. It doesn't give the security that you will, if you have wealth, you will never get scared or you will never get ill. Illness is related to body. Still, wealth doesn't determine that you will never get ill. Because if you want to be healthy, you will have to take care about your health also. Same way, a person wants to develop good values in life. Just becoming wealthy doesn't make you a good human being. It doesn't guarantee that you will become a good human being. Good human being, a person becomes with good values. So here comes the importance of good values. The psychological well-being, it is about congruence. It is about aligning your thoughts and feelings with your values. So, this way, we should understand the importance of spirituality in our life, importance of being a good human being, importance of how we can develop power in our mind, how we can make our mind powerful enough so that powerful and intelligent. So intelligence, the power with intelligence, it's a good thing. Without intelligence you have to do a lot of work, hard work. In modern days it is said that one is hard work and one is smart work. If you don't have the intelligence, you will keep on doing the hard work. But if you have the intelligence, the understanding that okay, things are disturbed in the external world, so what? My willpower is strong, then I can face anything. I can find out the solution of anything. So, this intelligence, working the intelligence to change your perception about life, it makes the task easy. Or you keep on trying to calm your mind, you keep on trying to be calm in the situations, and you every time you then feel weak in yourselves. So intelligence in our mind, powerful mind, and a pure mind, it leads to happiness. Om Arham, Om Arham, Om Arham.